So close your eyes and start by just taking a few deeper breaths. Just notice how you breathe. Take a big deep breath in here through your nose. Nice exhale out through your nose, or maybe your mouth. Then inhale deeply. And just exhale slowly. Just notice how your breath here connects you with your physical body, and the breath here connects you to your inner life. But also how the breath here can really connect you to your baby. Notice how the breath nourishes you and your baby. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your baby, so one hand on your belly. Take a big deep breath in here into your hand, so inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. And then softly open your eyes. Now interlace your fingers. Begin to circle your wrists here. So circle the wrist here in one direction. So interlace the fingers, circle the wrist in one direction, and then circle the wrist in the opposite direction, which might feel really weird. Just moving the wrist joints. And then keeping the fingers interlaced, just press the palms of your hands here forwards and really try to round your whole spine. Maybe drop your head and drop your neck. And inhale, lift your chest up, press the palms of your hands here up towards the ceiling, maybe draw your arms behind your ears, relax your shoulders here slightly. Take a big deep breath in, nice exhale out. And then release the hands, interlace your fingers here behind your back and see if you can drag your hands away from your bum or from your body. Again, opening the chest, inhale, and then gently exhale. Now release the hands. Interlace your fingers the opposite way. So the different index finger is now on top, different thumb is on top. Again, gently round your spine. Press the palms here forward. Really round your whole spine. And inhale, reach your arms up. Press the palms of your hands up towards the ceiling. Draw your arms behind your ears. Inhale. Exhale. And release the hands. Again, interlace your fingers now behind your back. See if you can drag your hands away from your bum. Really open your chest. Take a big deep breath in. And nice exhale out. And then slowly release the hands. So remove whatever you're sitting on. Come to sit on your mat, on the floor. And bring the soles of your feet here together. Bringing them into this long diamond shape so they're not too close to your groin here. And take your hands here in front of your knees. Lift your chest here up so you can really drag your ribcage of your baby. Exhale gently round your whole spine. So press everything back. Again, inhale. Lift your chest, drag your ribcage up. Exhale gently rounding your whole spine. Let's do that one more time here. Inhale, lift. Half your chest up. Exhale gently round. Again, come to center, lift out of your lower back and gently start to move forward. So aim for the top of your head here to move forward. See if you can really relax the knees and relax your hips. Try to just tease the length here out of your lower back. Maybe eventually here drop your head. And inhale, slowly come up. And come to sit again. And take your left hand to your left knee or into the left shin. Reach your right arm all the way back. Really open your chest here and then exhale, switch sides. Right hand to your right shin. Reach your left arm all the way back. Open the chest. Exhale, switch. Inhale, open. Exhale, switch. Inhale, open. Exhale, switch. Inhale, open. Exhale, switch. Last one, inhale. And then exhale again, coming back to center and gently fold forward. So take the top of your head here forward. Soften the hips. Really allow your knees and your sit bones here to feel heavy. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then inhale, slowly lift yourself up. Lean back here on your hands. Lengthen out your legs. And just start to point flex your feet here. So point flex the toes, point flex your feet. Really try to lift your chest up again. Try to drive your rib cage here off your baby. Point flex the feet, point flex the toes. And then circle your ankles here in one direction. Also maybe moving the toes. And then circle them in the opposite direction. Still moving your toes. And then again, coming back to center, just take your legs a little bit wider maybe than hip distance apart, just so your baby has space here. Lift out of your lower back, lift your chest, exhale, slowly move forward. Take the chest here forward, take the top of your head here forward, and again, eventually here, drop your head. So a little hamstring stretch, and then a little release there in the lower back. Keep your legs and your feet here evenly engaged. And inhale, slowly come up. And let's now come onto all fours, so onto your hands and your knees. So place your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your knees here underneath your hips. Tuck your toes for extra stability. We'll do a few cat-cow. So let's start regular cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your sit bones. Exhale, gently round your spine. Just drop your head, drop your neck. Really root down through your hands. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the sit bone. Exhale, gently round your spine. Keep moving. So inhale. And gently exhale. Again, inhale. And gently exhale. Now coming to neutral, keep your knees directly underneath your hips and start to walk your hands forward. Maybe you need something underneath your forehead to land your forehead on the floor. So if you have a pillow that maybe you can land your head on, that might be helpful. Or just land your head on the mat. Take your arms here as wide as possible, or more into like a V shape. And just let your belly drop down towards the floor. Take one more breath in. And then slowly walk your hands back again. Come up onto your hands and your knees. Bring your hands here closer together. Then inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Keep going. So inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, reach your right arm up. Open the chest. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath your left. Land on your right outer shoulder. See if you can walk your left hand as far forward as possible. Apply a little bit of pressure here on the right outer shoulder. And just very gently twist your upper back. And then slowly come back up onto your left hand. Reach your right arm up, open the chest, and then exhale, lower your right hand down. Inhale, reach your left arm up, and open the chest. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath your right. Land on your left outer shoulder. Apply a little bit of pressure here again on that left outer shoulder. Very gently twist your upper back. And slowly come back up onto your right hand. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Now keeping the toes tucked, lift your sit bones, lift your tailbone, and come into downward facing dog. And here just gently start to paddle out your feet. So you can walk the legs out on the spot, bending the knees, but perhaps gently swaying the hips side to side. So really move into the back of your body. Let your head and neck here feel heavy. Press the floor away with your hands. Just create space here through the back of your body. Head and neck are heavy. Then slowly bend your knees and press back to child's pose. So just take your bum here back towards your heels. Take your knees as wide as you need to, and just rest your forehead here on the mat. Again, notice the light lengthening here on your spine, and see if you can allow your sit bones and your hip bones here to feel nice and heavy. Take one full breath here. Inhale, slowly come up. Lift yourself up and just tuck the toes here. Coming to sit on those tucked toes. Catch your toes and see if you can spread them out. See if you can get every single toe here to touch the mat. And really try to stay here for as long as you possibly can. If you need to come out, just lean forward. Just come onto your fingertips. Now inhale, float your arms here up. Exhale, bend the elbows and place your right forearm on top of your left. See if you can draw your arms behind your ears. Relax your shoulders here slightly. Press your elbows against your hands here against your elbows. And that nice open chest here. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, switch the crossing of your arms. So left forearm on top. Press the elbows against your hands against your elbows. And you're trying to draw your arms here behind your ears. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release the hands. You can untuck the toes. Place the hands down, untuck the toes, and just tap out the tops of your feet. So you're getting the blood back into the tops of your feet. And then sit back onto your heels. Lean back on your hands again. Really try to puff your chest up. Again, drawing the ribcage of your baby. See if you can lift your knees here off the mat. So you're dragging the knees up. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then slowly come back to center. Again, coming onto all fours. Now step your right foot outside of your right hand. Your right foot can be quite close here to the edge of your mat, so to the right edge of your mat. So stay on your hands here and just gently start to circle your hips here. So you're drawing a big circle with your hips through the air. Nice big circle. Make it as big as you possibly can. Let's do 2 more circles here in this direction. And then change direction. So circle the opposite direction. And then slowly coming back to center. Just walk your right foot into the center of your mat. So right foot on the center. Come up onto your left knee, interlace your fingers, place the hands above your knee, and just very gently feed your hips here forwards. Now draw your shoulders down and lift your chest here up. Really try to point your tailbone down. Squeeze your shoulder blades here towards each other. And slowly come out. Lengthen out your right leg. Press the heel down, draw the toes up. Fold here over your right leg. So it's deeper hamstring stretch. Coming into a runner's lunge. Try to square your hips here. Your left hip comes forward, your right hip comes back. Take one more breath here. And then place just your left hand down. Reach your right arm up again. Reach into the right fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale here. Then plant your right foot down. Tuck the back toes. And just lift your left knee off the mat. Again, inhale here. And exhale here. And lower your left knee down and just step your right foot, your right knee back. Again, stay on your hands. Now step your left foot outside of your left hand. Again, it can be quite close to the edge of your mat. Now circle your hips again. So you're gently circling the hips here in just one direction. 2 more circles here. And then change direction. So circle the opposite direction. And then slowly coming back to center. Walk your left foot into the center of your mat. Come up onto your right knee. Interlace your fingers. Place the hands just above your left knee. And just very gently feed your hips again forwards. Lift your chest up. Draw your shoulders down. Take one more breath here. And then slowly come up. Lengthen out your left leg. Press the heel down, draw the toes up. Fold here over your left leg. Keep the hips nice and square. And try to aim for the top of your head to point towards your left foot. And one more breath here. And then place your right hand down and just reach your left arm up again. Nice open chest here. Press the heel down, draw the toes up again. One more breath here. And then plant your left foot down, tuck the back toes, and lift your right knee here off the mat. Again, reach into the left fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale here. And then lower your left hand down, drop your back knee down, step your left foot back. Again, tucking the toes and coming back to downward facing dog. Maybe now make this downward facing dog slightly stronger. So you're really rooting down through the heels of your hands, the bases of your fingers. Lift your kneecaps up, roll the inner thighs back. Create space here through the back of your body. And then look here between your hands and just slowly walk your feet here up towards your hands. So you're coming into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Just check your feet here. Make sure that they're hip distance apart. Bend your knees here slightly and land your elbows just above your knees. Now inhale, lift your chest here up, lift your sit bones. Exhale, gently round your spine. Again, inhale. And then gently exhale. And then inhale, exhale. Two more here, inhale, exhale. Now root down here through your feet, press the floor away and bring yourself here all the way up to stand. Reach your arms here all the way up. Exhale, drop back into your heart. And just release your hands. So drop the shoulders. See if you can take a natural breath and really notice the grounding of your feet here. And then we'll come into our sun salutations. Take it nice and slow and move with your breath here. So inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, lower your elbows again above your knees. Now inhale, lift your chest, lift your sit bones. Exhale, gently round your spine. Let's do one more here. Inhale, and gently exhale. Now drop your hands, step your right foot back and step your left foot here back. Come into downward facing dog again. Again, create space through all sides of your body. Try to have the heels of your feet hidden behind the balls of your feet. And keep your upper legs here engaged. Again, inhale and exhale. And then bend your knees and press back to child's pose. Again, bum back towards your heels. Keep your knees as far apart as possible, or as is comfortable, and rest your forehead on the mat. Take one full breath here. And inhale, slowly lift yourself up. Bring your knees here together. So now get the knees to touch again. Lean back on your hands, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other, puff your chest up again. Drag your ribcage off your baby. Take one breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly come back to center. Take your arms here wide. And just take your right arm underneath your left. Come into eagle arms. Wrap your arms around each other and see if you can raise your elbows up, shoulder height. Look up here. Exhale, gently round your spine. So drop your forearms down. Inhale, lift, come up. Exhale, gently round. Inhale. Exhale. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And gently exhale. Now again, come back to center. Undo your arms. Place both hands down. Tuck the toes, lift your sit bones, lift your tailbone. Come into your downward facing dog again. Take a full breath here. And look here between your hands. And slowly step here towards your hands. Again, keeping the feet hip distance apart. Land your elbows just above your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Let's do one more. Inhale. Gently exhale. Now drop your hands. Root down through your feet. Press the floor away and bring yourself all the way up to stand again. Reach up, maybe look up. Then exhale, drop back into your heart and release your hands. Again, drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, and really notice the ground of your feet here. So coming into our second round of the sun salutations, inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, gently land your elbows here. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your sit bones. Exhale, gently round. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your hands, step your left foot back and then step your right foot back. Down dog. Create the length here through all sides of your body. Then bend your knees, press back to child's pose, and take your bum again back towards your heels. Sit bones heavy, tailbone heavy, full breath here. And then slowly lift yourself up. Come to sit again, bring your knees here together, lean back on your hands, puff your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, exhale. And slowly come back to center. Take your arms here wide and take your left arm underneath your right. Wrap your arms again around each other. Come into those eagle arms again. Inhale, raise your elbows up. Exhale, gently round your spine. Then inhale, come up. Exhale, round. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Gently exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. You're going to come back to center, undo your arms, place both hands down, tuck your toes, lift your sit bones, lift your tailbone, come into downward facing dog, then create space through all sides of your body. Take a full breath here. And look here between your hands and slowly step towards your hands. Land your elbows again. Inhale in, exhale round. Let's do that one last one. Inhale, gently exhale. Now root down here through your feet. Press the floor away. Bring yourself again all the way up to stand. Reach up, look up, and draw it back into your heart. And just release your hands. So really drop your shoulders. Take a natural breath and really notice the ground of your feet here. So we're going to step out into warrior 2. So keep your right foot at the front of your mat and step your left foot to the back of your mat. So then just look at your right heel and line up your right heel with the arch of your back foot. Bring your arms here shoulder height. Then exhale, bend your right knee here 90 degrees. So bend into that front knee, right knee. And then inhale, lengthen your right leg and float your arms here all the way up. Exhale, slowly fold out. Then inhale, come up, lengthen. Exhale, open. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. And then land your right elbow just above the knee and take your left arm, reach up towards the ceiling. Now try not to drop the right side too low, so keep lengthening it to the right side body. Now take your left arm up and over your left ear. Now you open the left side body. Press the edge of your left foot down so you can lift your left hip bone slightly. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand comes down, right arm up and over your right ear. Really breathe here into the right side of your ribcage. Then inhale, slowly come up. And lengthen out your right leg. So now coming into triangle. So you can really press the heels down, move forward. Just let your right hand come onto your shin and reach your left arm up. If you need to bend your front knee just slightly, you can bend the knee here slightly. So you can look up at your left hand, reach into the left fingertips. Then inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, reverse your triangle here. So the left hand comes down, right arm up and over your right ear. And breathe into the right side body. And inhale, come up. And then turn the right toes in. So get the big toes here to point towards each other, slightly in. Bring your arms here shoulder height. Inhale, lift your lower belly, lift your chest. And then exhale, slowly fold forward. If you need something to place your hands on, place the hands on something like a blanket or 2 cushions, whatever you need to land your hands on. If you don't, then you don't need to. But in this case, walk your hands all the way forward. So create space here through your upper back and your upper arms, but start to lean into the back of your body. So you're taking your bum back. Then drop your head and neck here between your arms. Drop your head, drop your neck, maybe gently shake the head and neck. Create space here through your arms, and take one full breath here. And then slowly walk your hands here back. Heel toe your feet slightly closer together. Place your hands on your hips, press the floor away, just bring yourself all the way up to stand. So you can engage your legs here to lift up. And then turn your left foot to point towards the back of your mat. And take your arms again shoulder height. And we're going to come into the warrior two now on the second side. So bend your left knee 90 degrees. And then inhale, lift your arms up and lengthen out your front leg. Exhale, slowly fold out. Let's do three more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then land your left elbow just above the knee. Take your right arm, reach up towards the ceiling and long through the left side body. Press the edges of your feet down. And then take your right arm up and over your right ear. So now try to think about drawing a line from the edge of your right foot to the tips of your fingers. Right fingertips. And then inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, reverse your warrior here. Right hand comes down. Left arm comes up and over your left ear. Peaceful warrior or reverse warrior. And then inhale, slowly come up. And lengthen out your left leg. Now move forward and out of your hips. Land your left hand on your shin and reach your right arm all the way up. See if you can create extra space here between your shoulder blades. Again, reaching into the right fingertips. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Right hand comes down, left arm up and over your left ear. And inhale, slowly come up and turn the left toes in. So get the big toes here, again, to point towards each other. Bring your arms again shoulder height. Lift your chest up. Exhale, slowly fold. Again, just let your hands again land on the floor. Walk them as far forward as possible. Drop your head and neck between your arms and lean back into your bum. So take your bum back and lean back into your heels. Take one more breath here. Then slowly walk your hands here back. Heel toe your feet slightly closer together. Press the floor away and bring yourself here all the way up to stand. Now heel toe your feet closer together. Again, step towards the front of your mat. Come back to your mountain pose to Tadasana. And drop the shoulders. Take a natural breath. And really notice the grounding of your feet. So we're going to come into tree pose. Put the weight into your left foot, bring your right foot up and place your right foot on the inside of your left leg. And just hands in Anjali Mudra to start with. If you need to go towards a wall, grab a wall if you need extra stability. And inhale, reach your arms here up. Float your arms up, relax your shoulders slightly, reach into your fingertips. And slowly cactus your arms. See if you can squeeze the shoulder blades here towards each other. Really try to puff your chest up. And then interlace your fingers here behind your back and see if you can drag your hands away from your bum. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then slowly release. Release your right foot. Drop your right foot down again. Come back to neutral, back to mountain pose. We'll do the second side. So put the weight into your right foot. Bring your left foot up, place your left foot on the inside of your right leg, and hands in prayer, either above or below your knee. Press your foot against your leg and leg back against your foot. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling, and reaching into the fingertips. And slowly cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades here towards each other, puff your chest up, inhale, and exhale. Interlace your fingers the weird way behind your back. Then see if you can drag your hands away from your bum. Again, take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then slowly release. Release your left foot. Drop your left foot down. Come back to Tadasana. Back to neutral. And drop the shoulders and take that natural breath. So we're going to come into a squat. If you want the bolster to squat on, grab your bolster to squat on, or take your legs or take your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, and bend your knees here and see if you can drop your hips as low as possible. And then try to place the hands in prayer in front of your chest where you just wedge your arms against the inner knees and just soften into your hips here. Try and take that nice length here through your spine. Lift your chest through your shoulders down. Take one more breath here. And then slowly come out. And come to sit. You might want something to lean on. We're going to come into a hip opener. So maybe lean on the bolster behind you. I can show you or not. So we're going to come into thread the needle really. It's just slightly different. So place your ankle just above your left knee. And then walk your left foot as close in as possible. And see if you can really roll out your right hip. If you need to land your hands on the bolster, you can. You can either point the fingers back or move them forwards. Just try to come into this as deep as possible to release the lower back. And by lifting your chest up towards your shin, you can come into your right hip just a little bit more. Try to keep your right foot here flexed. Really rolling out your right hip. And then we'll slowly come out and we'll switch sides. So walk your right foot further forward, place your left ankle just above your right knee. Just walk your right heel as close in as possible. Keep your left foot here flexed. Again, lift your chest here up towards that left shin. And work on rolling out your left hip now. And it might feel completely different here on this side. Take one more breath here. And then slowly come out. And we'll come and sit cross-legged. If you need something to sit on, if you feel like you're rounding your lower back, just wedge something underneath your sit bones. But try and place your right foot in front of your left. So we're going to stick with the hips still. Lift out of your lower back, so try to really lengthen and lift your chest up and just very slowly start to move forward. So depending on how far you are in your pregnancy, it will make quite a big difference into how far down you can go. But try not to think down, just try to think forward. So literally try to really press the sit bones back and down, and then see if you can soften the hips here. Take one more breath here. And then inhale, slowly come up and just switch your feet here around. So left foot in front of your right. Again, ground the sit bones here, lengthen out of your lower back, lift your chest, inhale, and exhale, slowly fold forward. And actively try to press your sit bones back and down. Soften your left hip here. So you should feel this more in the left hip now. Again, try to think forward rather than down. And inhale, slowly come up. And lift, sit up. Now lengthen out both legs. Slightly wider than hip distance apart, so your belly has space here between your legs. Press your heels down and draw your toes here up. Again, lift out of your lower back, puff your chest up. Exhale, slowly move forward. Just let your hands here catch your feet. Move the chest forward, move the top of your head here forward, and eventually here, drop your head. And then inhale, slowly come up. Bend your right knee and place your right foot close to your groin. Just take your left leg slightly off to the left. Press both sit bones down and gently start to fold forward again. Maybe you're able to come a little bit further forward. Keep your left leg engaged here. Again, try to press the sit bones down. Take one more breath here. Inhale, slowly come up and switch your legs here around. So right leg comes out to the right. Draw your left heel closer to your groin. Again, press the sit bones down, lengthen, sit tall. Then exhale, slowly fold forward again. Walk your hands forward. Soften the hip here. Again, legs through your spine. Keep your right leg engaged. And then inhale here. Exhale here. And inhale, slowly come up. And take both legs wide. Now again, try to feel like your sit bones are being pulled back slightly. Again, you can have something underneath your bum to really lift out of your lower back. Interlace your fingers here. Press the palms forward. Lift your arms here up. Plug the shoulders into their sockets. And then begin to gently draw circles with your upper body here through the air. So draw 3 circles in one direction. Make the circles as big as you feel comfortable to you. And then change direction. So now circle the opposite direction. And then slowly come back to center. Release your hands. Take your hands behind your hips if there's a lot going on in your legs here, or start to walk your hands forwards. And depending on how pregnant you are, how far pregnant you are, that depends on how far you can come forward. But try and think forward again rather than down. So try not to round your upper back. Take one more breath here. And inhale, slowly come up. Just catch the backs of your knees here, lift them up. We're going to come and sit comfortably again. So if you have a cushion that you want to sit on or something that feels comfortable to you, come to sit again. And place your hands here on your knees. Drop your chin here to your chest. And just very gently roll your head and neck here, side to side, only across the front. Be mindful of your neck here. And then slowly come back to center. Drop your head here all the way back. So now with an open throat, roll your head and neck side to side, ear to shoulder, only across your back. And then come back to center and just shake your head a gentle, exaggerated no, side to side. And then come back to center. Drop your chin here to your chest and shake your head a gentle, exaggerated yes. And then come back to center. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Place your right hand on top of your left ear. Apply a little bit of pressure here with your hand on your ear so you can stretch your left arm away from you. Just create space here for the left side of your neck. And slowly release. Come back to center. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Take your left hand, place it on top of your right ear, drop your right shoulder, stretch your right shoulder here away from you. Create space here to the right side of your neck. And then slowly come back to center. Drop your chin here to your chest and just gently roll your neck, head and neck all the way around in one direction. As you get back to the front, change direction. Be mindful of your neck. And then again, switch direction. One more here. And then come back to center. So now coming into our little bit of a meditation. So come and lie down and take up as much space as you feel comfortable. If you're in your third trimester, remember to lie down on your left side. If you're still in your second trimester, you feel to lie down on your back, but just make sure that you're comfortable. If you're lying on your back and you feel like you're going to lose your breath or you feel like your heart rate is going up, just lie on your left side, but make sure that you're completely comfortable right now. So take up as much space as you feel comfortable. If you want to keep sitting, keep sitting. So here, Close your eyes and start to feel your body, your physical body here, softening. Really notice the support here on the floor and the earth underneath. See if you can allow yourself to take that support and feel really held by the floor and by the earth underneath. Notice your breath. And again, feel that your body is getting heavier. And feel your body softening. Begin to visualize that the breath here is falling into the front of your body. Feel it falling into the whole of your body. And soak your body. Feel that the breath here is soaking your whole body. And then notice that the breath here falls through your body down into the earth below you. And as your breath sinks down towards the center of the earth, you feel that it eventually connects to the center of the earth. And notice the next breath that you can draw up from the center of the earth, draw the breath through the body and allow the breath to come out above your body. Notice that it connects to the realms above your body. Really feel here that your body is a meeting place between heaven and earth. And they meet with each movement of your breath. If you want to stay lying down, you're more than welcome to stay lying down. Or start to take a few deeper breaths. Connect back to the space around you. Notice how you feel in your body. And slowly, perhaps, bring yourself up, come into that comfortable seat. Just place one hand here on your heart, one hand here on your baby. And take a big deep breath here into your heart and into your hands, into your baby. Nice exhale out. And either cover the heart here with your hands, or hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Lift your heart again up towards your hands and lightly tuck your chin, bow your head here to your heart and to your baby. Just here in deep gratitude of your magical body, your powerful mind, your nourishing breath. Thank you for sharing your energy here with us tonight. You gently remind yourself to keep breathing and not to give up. And maybe you'll breathe in the unknown and breathe out peace. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to unmute you again. I'm going to stop recording first.